Hey guys, before we jump into the video, I just want to do a quick shout out to a supporter I met yesterday by the name of Kevis. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you everybody else who watched my videos. I don't think I say this enough. I truly appreciate you guys. I would have never thought I'd just be, sharing information and people was actually listening and, liking my videos. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I had no clue what I'll be doing for this event. I've been working with an event planner at this particular location, and she have all these backdrops, like a ton, like literally like backdrop heaven. So when I come in, I'm literally surprised by what she have set up already. I don't know what I'm working on. For those two clusters, those was two clusters of 6 balloons tied together, and then I used fishing line to tie it to the actual backdrop frame, which I didn't need to. You could have used I could have used a 260Q as well because it wasn't going to be showing, but I thought of it afterwards, so it really didn't matter. And I'm using clusters of 6 balloons to attach to other clusters. I'm using the neck of the balloon, nothing else but just the neck of the balloon, and sometimes I tie it to the cluster next to it, and then the cluster maybe on top of it. So I try to tie the cluster to 2 places and not just one place. And when I seen this setup and how she had everything, the first thing I thought about, I didn't want to do up and over. I don't want to do up and over anymore. As much as I can, I would try to avoid it as much as I can. So I figured, why not just put the balloons all at the bottom and do like this big flare, like kind of like a flood of balloons at the bottom of the backdrop, because the backdrop already was a lot. It's very pretty, but it already have a lot going on. So I figured, why not just put the balloons all at the bottom and not going around the circle. You don't always have to follow the shape of the backdrop. So I figured, let's just put the balloons on the floor and kind of have like this big flare of balloons going out like a flood coming from underneath of the backdrop. So that was my goal when doing this, and that's what I thought about. And immediately when I seen the backdrop, I'm like, okay, perfect, I can just do that. And I'm connecting again the clusters to another cluster by using the neck of the balloon. And something good here as well, I was able to kind of like, instead of blocking the frame at the bottom, I was able to put some balloons like in between the actual backdrop frame, so it's like coming out of the frame, just to give it a little bit more texture to it. And this is my little helper for today. And I'm just you want to shape the balloons and move them around. And this is the color, sorry for not mentioning it before, but this is the color navy blue and chrome gold or reflex gold. Both of these are the brand Sempertex. So this is the reflex gold and the navy blue. The navy blue is not double stuffed. It just looks so good though. You would have thought it was double stuffed with black, but it wasn't. And this is just the Sempertex brand, which I absolutely love. They brand. This may be released tomorrow, so if you haven't been on their website, they have a Balloons.Online. They actually did a restock, so if you're looking for gold chrome, I advise to go on their website right now, because they have a lot of stock for gold chrome in other colors if you're looking for them. So hurry up before it's gone. And I'm using the size 5, 11, and 18 in the navy blue, and then for the gold I had 24, 11, and 5 inches. And you want to make sure your body is mixed in with 11 and 18-inch balloons. Then you don't need 18-inch balloons in each color, but you do need 18-inch balloons in at least one color. So you need, I would suggest having all 4 sizes, but you don't need all 4 sizes in all colors. You just need all 4 sizes within the garland. So sometimes you may be able to find the colors in maybe just 5 and 11 inches. And sometimes you can get a color in 5, 11, 18. So whatever the case may be, get what you can get. We all know the balloon is still low on inventory right now, and whatever the shortage. So get what you can get, and which actually works out really well. You guys see I'm adding that 24-inch on the floor. And I'm going to move the camera soon, and you'll see that I added some balloons next to that 24-inch. I don't like my large balloons just sitting by itself. Like, I kind of want to add some smaller balloons on the side to kind of blend it in. You don't want to just leave it at the end by itself. That's me personally, unless that's your style. And I had that 24-inch navy on the right, but I didn't like it pointing on the side, so I kind of put it in the front to kind of have it maybe looking at you a little bit. And I'm going to adjust it again. But what was I saying about the sizes? Yes, so you don't need, and the inventory shortage with the balloons kind of helps a little bit with creativity and things like that, because sometimes if a client asks for a certain color and they don't have it, that color maybe in 11 inches or 18 inches or whatever the case may be, if they have that color in at least 5 inches, I would still get it. And that allows you to make a different kind of garland, because now you have a garland made out of 11, 18 inches, but that 5-inch in one color, and then you can play around with it. And then personally, I don't like the scatter look of just using that one color and scattering around in like mini clusters. But if it is I can make a 5-inch mini garland, that's what I would do, because I'd rather have it in chunks than into smaller clusters of just 4 balloons. I'd rather have it in a big chunk of that color. So that's personally how I like to play around with it, and it allows you to still use that color that the client requested without just saying, hey, they don't have it because they only have it in 5-inch balloons. And now we adding on the 5-inch clusters. These are all clusters of 4 balloons. I used to do clusters of 3 balloons and cluster of 4, but sometimes the 3 looks like a 4 once you add it on, and the 4 kind of nestles better in between the 11-inch balloons. So I stopped doing the 3 because it was just easier to do the 4, and I like to work smarter, not harder. So whatever is easier for me to still get the same results, I'd rather just go the easy route. So that's what I've been doing here, and this is how everything is looking. The 5-inch balloons really change everything, you guys don't even know. So these are marquee numbers. So only thing I regret on this setup is not going now. Granted, I did what the client paid for, but sometimes, and I had something to do after this, so once I finished my main focal point, I was just like, okay, I'll do like a little yang on the marquee numbers and leave. I had the capacity to actually maybe dress it up a little bit more than what I did, and I kind of little regret that, because I'm still, if you guys don't know, even though I've been like doing videos and my Instagram is doing pretty well, I'm still in the beginning phase of just sharing. Even though I've been doing balloons since 2019, I wasn't consistent until a year ago. So I'm still in the phase of trying to build my portfolio, and I kind of dropped the ball, missed the opportunity to get a really good photo op on these marquee numbers, and I could have dressed it up a little bit more than what I did. And yes, it would have been going above beyond, but why not do it if it's, it could have been in the video, help you guys, as well as it could have been in my portfolio and help that out more to get more clients. So that's the end goal, and it's not always about a monetary value, and sometimes you just have to do things that's going to build your business in another way. And that would have been like easy. I was already doing it. The materials already been paid for. So I kind of dropped the ball, but I had my daughter with me today, and we had plans afterwards. I did what I came to do, but something to keep in mind, and this is not for people who can afford to do so. Yes, I'm not saying go out and just start giving your time for free and things like that, but if you have the capacity to do so, then do it to help build your portfolio and to help strengthen whatever design you're trying to do and get better at. But this is pretty much the final result, you guys. This is how everything came out. I absolutely loved it. The event planner absolutely loved it. She was like, I would have never thought to do that style, which I never thought to do that style until I came in and seen it. And at first I was a little nervous. I'm like, I want to see what backdrops you're using beforehand. But now I've been like kind of enjoying just coming in and seeing the backdrop up. And I'm like, okay, I can, okay. And I'm like on the spot thinking like what style I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. So it's been keeping me on my toes, and I've been enjoying it. But this is how everything came out. If you guys have any questions or if I missed anything, please put it in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share it, all that good stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.